Today I'm doing an early review on Dead Island 2. The game surprisingly is way more hack and slash than I thought it was going to be. The first couple hours you do struggle with inventory management with tons of broken weapons, but around level 10 the game starts to really pick up with durability and mods, and you find yourself with way more weapons than you need and constantly scrapping a couple because you just can't use them. And that's when the game starts to turn into semi hack and slash. You still got the very high HP enemies that do take a little bit more to bring down, but you start getting abilities, pipe bombs, molotovs, tons of curveballs or special items that you can use. And the cooldown on them is not that long. Tons of weapons, tons of different mods, electric bleed that you can put on weapons, and then you can increase the damage on them as well. And you get special abilities. You get a fury mode, which you're basically invincible and tear through dudes for about 10 seconds. You really do start feeling like this game is hack and slash, especially if you're halfway decent at evading. You really only are occasionally evading, maybe looping around once or twice, and then going back into hack and slash. Now, granted, it's not like a hack and slash where you're straight tearing through all the zombies. There is the occasional back off, and then you take them out. You do have to evade a little bit with it. But personally, I got that hack and slash feeling to the game. The boss fights, I only did 2 major boss fights so far, but they were very easy, not that impressive at all. The difficulty on the game, I played so far solo, and the difficulty is not really there. In the beginning of the game, you do struggle because your weapons break and you're looking for weapons that can actually do damage. But once you get going, like around level 15, the game really does start to feel a lot easier when you can kill faster. Another note on difficulty for all you solo players, personally a game like this I prefer 3-person co-op, but I understand a lot of you do still like solo gameplay. So for you, every time you die, you get full health. So even if you have no medkits and you die, you at least start with full health, and every enemy you've killed in basically every battle besides a boss or a major section battle, they remain dead and you only have to finish off the rest of them. Even if you've inflicted damage on an enemy, that remains as well. So eventually you're going to beat the battle. As far as graphics, missions, story, that all is pretty good. Like, the graphics are definitely next gen. The story's entertaining enough. It's not, award winning story, but it's what you would expect for this in a good way. Definitely entertained so far. Wouldn't say it's award winning though. Combat is fluid enough. There are moments where you get trapped into small rooms and you really don't have the ability to overpower solo, and you might have to get to another section. But those areas, generally, there's another room or a larger room that you can go into and then fight them there. So it's not that bad. Now, you can get trapped up on a wall or something with a dodge, but as long as you know your environment and which way you're dodging, then that's not a problem. So the controls are fluid, but you can get trapped up if you're not careful. I do find that playing on the highest sensitivity, while that's not for everybody, does make the game a lot easier. As far as the fun factor is concerned with this game, I have been loving playing so far in solo, and I can't imagine not loving it more playing in co-op. The game also offers a ton of traps and environments to set off, which is really fun. You get to burn and electrify so many zombies in the game. With the cooldown on your gadgets and the abilities you get and skills and abilities you get through skill cards, you really do get to have a lot of fun killing zombies. So while you quickly do gain the power to kill fairly quickly, you can also die fairly quickly if you fuck up. If you get tag teamed by a couple powerful zombies, you will die instantly. So there is the aspect of quick death, but you also get the thrill of tearing through zombies. So, in my opinion, I love both those aspects, so it's a win-win for me. I will say I didn't really have expectations with this game, with how little information was available pre-game release, and it being a sequel of a game that is very old, but the game is really fun. Not as difficult as I would have liked. I would have liked a little bit more challenging, but other than that, I don't have any complaints about the game. I'm waiting to see the end game right now, but so far it has been very entertaining to play, and I would recommend this game to anybody that watches a little bit of gameplay and enjoys what they see. Watch 30 minutes. You're either going to like the gameplay or you're going to hate the gameplay. Don't watch early gameplay, watch some mid game, late game gameplay, and within 30 minutes, you're going to be able to decide if this game is for you. And that's my early review of Dead Island 2. If you like the review, leave a like, comment, share. It helps others find the review. I hope this helped.